Improvements to Azure AD Identity Protection have launched, making it easier to identify and manage identity risks in your organization. Azure AD Identity Protection uses machine learning to identify any signs of suspicious activity or issues that might cause you to have a compromised identity in your organization. It generates some alerts that are similar to the ones that are generated by Cloud App Security, and I think there's some integration there where they share information to generate some of their impossible travel or atypical travel alerts. So you've got atypical travel alerts, anonymous IP, unfamiliar sign-in properties, malware-linked IP addresses, leaked credentials, which is a bit of an interesting one, and Azure AD threat intelligence if they identify a known attack pattern. Leaked credentials is good because it'll actually let you know whether some of your users have credentials that are exposed in the dark web or in another breach. We've only seen those alerts come through a few times, but it's a bit of a bonus when they do. So to get to Azure AD Identity Protection and see some of these new controls that we have available, we sign into portal.azure.com and we open up Azure Active Directory. And then we scroll down here to security and identity protection. And this update gives us some improved controls on how we can manage and remediate issues with our identities. So we can see here that there has been some new risky users detected, and this update brings some improved controls so we can better manage these risk events. So I can do some bulk actions here. I can confirm that these users were compromised, or I can dismiss the risk. I can click in here, I can see more details on this particular user. So I can see any user sign-ins, risky sign-ins, risk detections. I can reset the password, I confirm that he's compromised, I can block the user and dismiss the risk. And I can also investigate with Azure ATP, which will open this user up here into Cloud App Security and brings up Ryan's little photo here. And we can see the user alerts. So he had an impossible travel activity, but if we open this up, then we can see that it was just a login from New Zealand and Australia, which was on a VPN connection. So this feature has been marked as launched, and it is included in Azure AD Premium P2 plans. You do get like a scaled down version of identity protection in Azure AD Premium P1, which is included in Microsoft 365 Business and Microsoft 365 E3. But to get the most out of the feature, you'll need P2, which is included in Microsoft 365 E5 and a standalone SKU, and I think the enterprise or the EMS licenses, EMS E5, Enterprise Mobility E5. But yeah, you can check this out now at portal.azure.com under Azure Active Directory, Security, Identity Protection.